Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And now we are going to study about science, especially about how and where animals and plants live in their environments. Okay. Now let's have a look at this 4 point. Okay. For a brief explanation. Yeah. Okay. Every animals and plants, they have their own habitats or where they live, and then the environments where they live. Animals have their own habitats. Habitat is the place where they live, like they live in the pond, they live in the desert, they live in the rainforest. This is where they can find food, they can find shelter, they can raise their children, okay? And then the condition where they can adapt their characteristics. For example, like you cannot plant a strawberry plant in the hot environments. So therefore, you only plant a strawberry in the cool environments and humid environments. So therefore, have a look at this picture. This is penguins. Penguins only lives, yeah, especially when you see on the zoo, in a zoo probably, but they live in the North Pole and the South Pole. They live in the environments, yeah, in the environments that is very, very cold, very, very cool, yeah. Why they live in the cool environments, in their habitat in the North Pole and South Pole, is because they can find fish there, eating fish. And then, because of their environment is very cool, they have the adaptation of their characteristics. They adapt themselves by having thick furs. They can raise their children by taking their children between their feet. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Between you, my beloved kids, you are taken by your mother in the back, right? But this baby penguin is taken between their feet. Okay. Okay. Now look at this picture. This is a mouse deer. Mouse deer. Where does mouse deer live? Mouse deer live in the rainforest. Yeah, the rainforest, like in Bogor, yeah, Kuningan, in some places where the much water in the forest and then good sunlight. So mouse deer is very small. You can find a mouse deer is very like this size, yeah, this size mouse deer, very very small. But however, this mouse deer has the adaptations because they live in the rainforest and they are the prey by other predators. As a matter of fact, they have the adaptation adapted to run fast. Yeah, you cannot catch that easy this mouse deer because of the adaptation as the prey. They can run fast than other animals. So therefore, the condition, yeah, the environments where mouse deer live is to have uh, good sunlight, ya, materinya bagus, and then to have a good what else? Good sunlight and good water to find food and shelter and raise their children, and then what else? They can live in the rainforest. It is a turtle. You have to differentiate between turtle and tortoise. Tortoise, tortoise is the fresh water. Fresh water. They live in the fresh water, like in the river, Amazon. But it is the turtle. Turtle or penyu is that they live in the ocean. Yeah, they can live, yeah, for hundreds of years, their age. And then this turtle, eats fish. Where is the habitat? The habitat is in the ocean, right? In the warm seas, warm seas. Yeah, okay. And then the environments that this turtle can live is that with much water and then salty water. Okay. Now look at this. This is the bat. Bat lives. Where does the bat live? Bat lives can be in the trees or can be in the cave. Yeah, they can sleep upside down in a cave, right? This bat, you know, has the environments in the habitats in the tree. The environment is that to have what's that dark, yeah, dark, a dark condition in the cave. Yeah, they dislike with that they dislike much sunlight. So therefore, that is what you have understood, right? About condition, and then about what else? About environment or condition, and about habitats. Habitats is where they live. Okay, and then the environments like not to have much sunlight, like this bat. This bat, as a matter of fact, because of this bat comes out in the night, he actually is blind. They are actually blind. They cannot like see like us with the clear sights, but instead they depend on their echolocation, their ears to have the echolocation system to get their prey. Okay, some of them are predators. Yes, here it is. Yeah, the habitats is this particular animal. It is really endemic of Indonesia. You can find only in Komodo Islands. This Komodo dragon only lives in the Komodo Islands. So the habitats of Komodo dragon is in the Komodo Islands. So what kind of environment does this animal can live? Is that they can live in the really dry and hot. Yeah, in Komodo Island is dry and hot. So, but the adaptation, because of they live in the dry and hot, they have really thick skin with thick scales, and eating to catching, hunting for the predators. These animals have poisonous what? Poisonous tongues to prey. Okay, that's the adaptation of where they live in their environments. And this is you know what's that? The elephants. The elephants, yeah, can live in Africa and any other places, yeah, in Sumatra. Yeah, yes, this animal also have thick skins because of the environments. Yeah, the environments of hot and dry. But then when it is really hot and dry, these animals, elephants, can shower itself with the trunk on themselves water. With the trunk can spray water. Yeah, can spray water, and then they spray themselves with water when then flapping their ears. Okay, and this is their babies. Okay, okay. Then they eat leaves, plants. Now plants, this is the fern, yeah, tanaman paku, yeah. Where can the ferns can live? Probably you can find ferns in the garden, yeah, or else you can find in the rainforest, tropical rainforest. Why you can find fern in the tropical rainforest is because they, you know, must live, yeah, with good sunlight. Why they should have good sunlight? Because of the photosynthesis. They also eat like us. They eat what? They eat like what's that? They eat sunlight and water to produce oxygen, for example. And then, therefore, this kind of animals live in the tropical rainforest. Okay, with the with the environment of sunlight, water, and then with the fertile soil. Okay, and also this plant is really different from other plants. These plants can live and can be durable in the hot places without any water. Why? This is cacti. Cactus or cacti. If there are many cactus, we call that cacti. Cacti can live in the desert, just like camel. Camel can live in the desert with long legs, yeah, to evade the storm, and then they can eat anything like this plants with spiky stems. So therefore, these plants can live in the hot and dry environments, like in the desert. Yeah, their habitats in the desert. Yeah, but you can also have them in your environment without giving or spraying them much water. They can live long. Okay, and this is the water hyacinth, or we call this as eceng gondok. Now, eceng gondok, on the other hand, eceng gondok can live with much water. You cannot plant the eceng gondok in the environment with dry environment. No, but should float above the water. Okay, because why? Because these plants, needs much water, sunlight, and what else? Can live in the river. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Thank you very much. I hope you understand my explanation. Ya, Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi